The midterm elections are translating into pro-family policy in many legislatures. Today, we'll take a look at Indiana. This is the CitizenLink Report. Hi, I'm Kim Trobee. Well, a Republican governor and a supermajority in the House and Senate means Indiana is set to pass legislation that will protect life, promote marriage, and preserve religious freedom. I had the chance to talk to Ryan McCann of the Indiana Family Institute.
Recently, AUL voted Indiana the 7th most pro-life state in the nation, which is awesome, and we're continuing to try to build on that. And so what we're trying to do is, one of the things we're trying to do is further regulate on abortion. And if the abortion industry wants to be seen as a medical provider, then we want them to have to live up to those standards as other providers do. One of the things in the regulatory realm that we're wanting to do is when people try to seek out an abortion based on the sex of the baby, or if the baby has an abnormality such as Down syndrome or something like that, we're wanting to ban that based on sex selection or, like I said, Down syndrome. 9 of 10 Downs babies are aborted today, and we think that's a travesty, and we want to stop that. So that's one bill that we're dealing with. There are several others on the regulatory front. One would be a bill that would help regulate abortion clinics and how they dispose of aborted babies. As sad as that is, we have learned from individuals that have worked at abortion centers that they have not disposed of the children properly, sometimes flushing them down the toilet or putting babies in industrial drains and things like that, which is tragic, but that's what happens when you have abortion in your state. So we're trying to further regulate those things and also give women an opportunity before they go through with an abortion to make sure that the abortion clinics offer them an option of what they would like done with their baby. Would they like a burial? Would they like cremation? How would they like the abortion clinic to deal with that? So a number of kind of regulatory bills like that.
Now, the midterm elections were very good for the state of Indiana. Talk about the pro-family majority that you have there.
Yes, we got involved in some primaries here in Indiana, which was good. So we already had supermajorities in the House and Senate, but I think it's even more pro-life supermajority in Indiana, and we have Mike Pence, a very pro-life governor. And so we're excited about that. And so both the primaries and the general elections were good to us and increased pro-life legislators in the state. And now it's just up to them to get something done and take us from 7th to 1st as far as pro-life states in the nation.
What's coming up for the Indiana Family Institute in 2015?
Yeah, another item on our legislative agenda is protecting the First Amendment rights of all Hoosiers. I think we're seeing in other states that First Amendment rights are attempting to be protected. We saw in the Hobby Lobby decision by the Supreme Court last summer that businesses do have religious liberty rights. Unfortunately, in many states, that Supreme Court case only applies to federal action by the federal government. In that case, it was Obamacare. But on the state and local level, many states are unprotected from state or local government action that would infringe on First Amendment rights. And so we're trying to pass a state law that would protect businesses and others from the government if their First Amendment rights would be infringed upon by state and local governments. So it's a great bill and a great opportunity, I think, for many states, including Indiana, to help with First Amendment protections.
Well, Ryan McCann, it's always good to talk to you. CitizenLink loves working with the Indiana Family Institute, and thanks for taking time today.
Thank you for taking the time. We love CitizenLink, and thank you for your partnership.
IFI is one of CitizenLink's 38 associated family policy councils. If you'd like to find one in your state, just go to CitizenLink.com. And a big thanks to Ryan McCann for joining us today. And thanks to all of you who've taken the time to write and share your thoughts and encouragement. You can always let us know what you're thinking at mail@CitizenLink.com. Please remember to pray for our elected officials and for our nation. And remember, stand tall and be heard.